BJ's Drag Show Club was opened December 4th, 1970, and remained open until January 1983. Named after its owners' first names, Brian and Jim, BJ's was commonly considered the third best drag bar in North America during its run. BJ's was located down the stairs from 339 Pender Street entrance. Eventually, the Vancouver Club Bass was open opposite BJ's in that same downstairs entrance. In 1983, when Brian and Jim retired and sold the club, it went through a brief country and western bar phase during which it was known as Saddle Tramps. That club lasted only a short time before it was converted into a lesbian bar called Miss T's, which it remained for a number of years until a fire burned down most of the 300 block of Pender Street. My partner of 39 years so far, Bill Houghton, and I enjoyed this club for its entire life, and for some of those years, Bill was one of the male dancers on stage. The shows were produced by a combination of Jim Wolfe and two of the BJ's regular performers, Eleanor and Mona Lee. Occasionally, BJ's would have fundraisers, such as several they held for the Coming Out radio show on Co-op Radio, and sometimes they would host guest producers, and on one of those occasions, Bill Houghton produced and participated in a tribute performance of a large number of the songs from the Broadway musical production of Ain't Misbehavin', all done in blackface, which was mildly controversial since none of the actors were black, but the two weekend performances were generally very well received. I have many fond memories of celebrating Halloween, Christmas, and New Year's at BJ's over the years. The crowds were always friendly and mixed with gay men, lesbian, and drag artists, and transgender persons all mingling and celebrating together as community. Brian and Jim also kept an immense collection of costumes, props, and feather boas on the upper floor of the club, which also included their office spaces. Many of these Polaroid photos include my lover Bill Houghton because I was his photographer and I was shooting largely for him, both on stage and backstage. I hope you enjoy these photos for a place and time that so many in our community counted as home, a venue which is sadly missed today and has never been surpassed in Vancouver, for regular full-fledged stage productions with full production values on a real proscenium stage with high-quality sound and lighting.
We are what we are, and what we are is an illusion.